Prep Football Preview is presented by Baldwin Bone and Joint, keeping you in the game. Sports medicine and expert orthopedic care to patients of all ages. Baldwin Bone and Joint.
Yes, sir.
Well, the battle for the playoffs is underway, and the Daphne Trojans find themselves right in the middle of it this week at St. Paul's, next week at Blunt, and both games seem to be must-win situations.
We talk about everything is ahead of us, just like we talked about in the beginning of the season. We had an opportunity to win our last two games and make it to the playoffs. So it's simple, you win, you continue, you lose, you go home. So our guys are up, they're excited for the opportunity, and the big thing is going in to execute.
The quarterback for the last couple of games will be Gage Bonner in the regular season. Trent Battle still battling some injury problems, and Bonner says he is back to where he was in the preseason.
I feel like I'm back at the mark, but then again, right when you break your hand and you're out for 4 weeks, it's kind of hard to come back to the exact spot, but I feel like I'm there. It's do or die, but there's a sense of urgency around here that you haven't seen in a long time, so it feels like we can get it done. We can't get it done.
The last two games, I think if we all stick together and play as a team like we should do, we'll do it. We'll make it to the playoffs.
Elsewhere around the area, the Spanish Fort Toros with a region game this weekend as they travel down to Gulf Shores. And when we come back, we'll check in with Sam Rayborn, the kicker and punter for the Fairhope Pirates. A fantastic season. We'll see what he's thinking for the future. Prep Football Preview is presented by Baldwin Bone and Joint, keeping you in the game. Sports medicine and expert orthopedic care to patients of all ages. Baldwin Bone and Joint.
Hi, my name's Dr. Charles Gordon, and I'm a minimally invasive spine surgeon at Baldwin Bone and Joint. If you've injured yourself with any of your sports and have pinched nerves or herniated discs in the back or neck, call Baldwin Bone and Joint today to schedule an appointment to see me, and we'll get you on the path to recovery. Again, I'm Dr. Charlie Gordon at Baldwin Bone and Joint, and I specialize in minimally invasive spine surgery. I hope to see you soon.
Well, the Fairhope Pirates hoping to polish off the 2018 regular season in style. The Pirates with a couple of big region games left this weekend at Alma Bryant, and then at home to face McGill-Tulane next weekend. We talked to the head coach, Tim Carter, about the playoff picture and how it looks.
We've got to win at least one of these next two to be third. And then if we win both of them, we're at least second. So, there's a lot to be determined. We just know we're in, which we're excited about, but we've got two games to play with a lot riding on them.
And as we mentioned, Sam Rayborn, the Pirates kicker, having an outstanding season. Kickoff sailing through the end zone, also one of the best kickers on the Eastern Shore. So what are Sam's intentions at the next level?
Florida State, LSU's mentioned me a little bit. I've talked to them a little bit. And Georgia's another one that I've been kind of inquiring over the last few weeks, but that's about it right there.
His grandfather played at Florida State and actually roomed with the late Burt Reynolds. So if Sam had to pick a favorite, who would it be?
Right now I was born and raised in Tallahassee, Florida, so Florida State's automatically my favorite, but I keep all my options open. We're just keeping it clean, just week in and week out, pretty much the same thing, I'd say. We're not changing much because we've been pretty good, the last few games, so we're going to stick with what's worked.
That would be a good game plan for the Pirates as they take on Alma Bryant Friday night. Should be a great Friday night of high school football, and we'll see you at the game of the week for Prep Football. Prep Football Preview is presented by Baldwin Bone and Joint, keeping you in the game. Sports medicine and expert orthopedic care to patients of all ages. Baldwin Bone and Joint.